Welcome back to Financial Fitness Northwest, live on 1150 KKNW. It's now time for the Riley Johnson Team Market Update. We're dedicated to provide the tools you need to make informed decisions and how today's events in our local economy can affect your buying power. So today we're going to talk about inventory and why so few homes are for sale, which is by far the largest challenge in today's housing market is lack of inventory.
Yes, which we're all experiencing.
Yeah. So First American just released a survey results which shed some light on some of the reasons for the current inventory crisis.
So 47% of the issue is existing homeowners are worried that they will not be able to find a home to buy. Well, that's a legitimate concern.
It is kind of a legitimate concern.
Yeah, because you sell your house and then where do you go? Because there's nothing for sale. And even if you do buy something or you find something, what are the odds you're going to get it if you're in a multiple offer situation?
It's a little bit scary.
It is.
Yeah. Number two is 26.5% first-time home buyers. Demand is absorbing a large share of the available homes.
Yeah, so there's a lot more first-time home buyers than other buyers on the market right now, which it's just been a huge growth. It's higher now than it even was, in the boom in the earlier 2000s. So I think what we recently reported, like 34% of home buyers are first-time home buyers.
Right. It's going up. The millennials that held out for a long time because they were scared, from the value issues we had and so forth. And now a lot of those people, a little bit older than what would maybe typically be a first-time buyer, but they're all coming into the market too. And so it's
eating up some of the inventory for the, buyer who's looking to
the move up
buyer. Yeah, they're buying because the first-time home buyer is buying a lot nicer home than.
Yeah, because they work at Google or Microsoft
and they're in their early 30s and it's not the same.
They're first-time buyers, but they have money and they make money.
Yep.
So the dynamic has changed quite a bit.
It has. And then the third reason is 11.3% existing homeowners believe that mortgage rate, their current rate that they have right now is lower than where market rates are in today's market. So their current mortgage rate is actually better than if they went and purchased now.
Yeah. So then they're thinking, I'm going to buy a house. It's going to cost quite a bit more.
And my rate's going to be higher.
My rate's going to be higher. Yeah. So that's definitely a concern.
That's one of their concerns.
Another one is equity. Some don't know if they have sufficient equity. I think that's got to be somewhat of a minimal concern, at least in the greater Puget Sound area.
Yeah, it's like some 10% feel that way, but this is a national report, and so I would think that doesn't nearly apply so much here.
Or the 10% is just not completely informed of what their value is.
Or they don't know their value. Right.
Yeah.
That could be it for sure. And then this I've definitely been seeing. So 4.6% of the reason is because the foreign buyer demand is absorbing a large share of the available homes.
Yeah, and they snatch them up because a lot of them are cash buyers.
Yeah, so they're coming in, and I feel like they're in two different markets. They're in the first-time home buyer market, buying them for investor homes, and then a lot of times they're buying in the multi-million-dollar market cash for a residence here.
Right, and
they want their kids to go to, they'll come over here and go to school here. So
yeah, and so those multiple offer situations, cash is king. It's going to win most every time.
Yeah, so. So those are some of the big reasons. I would say if you have any of those concerns, you should consult the Riley Johnson team at Caliber Home Loans.
Absolutely.
And we can help advise you and guide you on how to proceed from there because there are options and probably things you haven't thought of that we could talk to these concerns. So
yeah. And, if you're thinking about selling, it's really a big opportunity because it's a lot of opportunity to less competition. You can sell quickly and for a great price.
That's right. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to Financial Fitness Northwest. We hope you found the information valuable. To learn more about our show, our guests in studio, you can find us online at www.financialfitnessnw.com. Please reach out to us. Let us know if you have any questions, if you enjoyed the show, or anything you want to hear about. Have a great week.